Hi guys, how are you? So today I'm gonna do a little show and tell. I'm back in my car as per usual. Seatbelt, lovely stuff. It's very windy today, we're under a wind advisory. So because of that, my car is shaking just a little bit, and that is causing the camera to shake just a little bit. So we're gonna do our best here. I do also have my windows cracked. I have my moonroof open a little bit because it's nice and warm. We're supposed to get, excuse me, I hope you didn't hear that. We're supposed to get like really, really, really bad storms this evening. So the weather is very warm and it's very humid and it's just so weird. But you know, we're hanging in there. I only have about 20 minutes of time to use for recording on my phone, and I don't know why, because I don't have any like videos saved, but you know, whatever. So it's gonna be kind of short, and I do have noise canceling on as well as the wind puff here, just because the wind is kind of coming through loudly through the car. It's actually, of course, with my luck, just now picking up as soon as I hit record. But that's just, you know, par for the course. So, this is my little box. You've probably seen this before. Oh, and here's the nails. I call these princess nails because they remind me of like a princess dress. They are pastel pink with chrome, which is why they're so shiny, why they have that dual color to it. And they have cherry blossom stickers all over them. And that is because this weekend I am going to a cherry blossom like celebration, a Sakura celebration. It's going to be rainy. So instead of wearing what I was going to wear, which matched the nails, I will instead be, I instead based my outfit entirely on the rain boots I'll be wearing. But I'm still going to enjoy it. There's other things going on, not just the ohanami. I'm pretty sure it's what it's called in Japanese, which is, it just means like cherry blossom viewing. But yeah, if I'm lucky, if things go well, I will record bits and pieces, put them together, and share with you all for next week's video. Next Wednesday is also National ASMR Day, or International ASMR Day. So that'll be my, if that all works out, that'll be my little gift to you all for ASMR Day. But there's my little box. It is, it looks like a book. And it says, are you a good witch or a bad witch? Are you a good or bad witch? The mystical secrets of light and dark magic. This I got at the Dollar Tree last Halloween, and I store stuff in it, but today it's storing my show and tell for you all. So in the spirit of spring and Sakura season, cherry blossom season, I might have to roll my windows. Give me one sec. Okay, that's a little better. But now I need to turn off. Hang on. Okay, crisis averted. Because I had to turn my car on. My phone would connect to my car, and I didn't want it to. So, it's gonna get a little stuffy in here now that I have the windows closed, but whatever. You can see my tummy, so I'm trying to not slouch. So in the spirit of Sakura season and spring and what I'm going to be doing next week, or this coming weekend, I figured I would show you all my collection of cherry blossom earrings, because I have a lot. I have a lot. Well, it's not a whole ton, but still, it's a decent chunk. I even have some in that I will take out to show you. So, let's see what's in our little box of goodies here. And let's pick out let's go with my oldest pair. So I don't really wear these much. And that is just because I got them in gold back when I started actually accessorizing, before I realized I'm just not a gold girly. It just doesn't look great with my skin tone because I'm so peachy pink underneath. So gold just doesn't work with me unless it's like winter and I'm really pale. So I really haven't used these in a while, which is unfortunate because they're really cute. They're a little tarnished, but this is the classic pair, and I bought them at the same time as, or around the same time as I bought this pair. Oh, there's one. There's two. Okay. These have pretty long posts, so they're a little harder to wear when you have like your hair down, or if you wear glasses. But here is pair number 2. So this one's more like elegant, whereas this one's more kind of cartoony. But these have the little gem in them. I got both of these from, I think, sellers on Depop. Either that or Etsy. I don't know if they're the same seller or different. They look pretty much the same. I think I wore these a bit more than this since the white would go with a little more than the pink. But yeah. They're also a little tarnished. Same thing. I'm just not gold. It just took me a while and some money to figure that one out. So here's another pair I don't really wear that much, but I should. And once again, it's the same thing. They're gold. But these, like, I don't even think I've taken them off the card, and I keep putting them back on the card so they don't get separated. But these are some, like, huggy style cherry blossom earrings. And I love the little pearl in the center. Super cute. These have regular post backs. These I know I got from Hot Topic, and I bought them with others. Like it was a cardboard card with other different ones that you could like mix and match, or if you have multiple piercings. But these were the main ones that had the cherry blossoms on it, and I couldn't find others that were cherry blossom. Like I found all of my cherry blossom earrings, so I'm assuming these were the only ones, and the rest were just like to accent it. But I might be wrong. But they're really cute, really elegant. It's just, like I said, they're gold, so I just don't wear them all that often. I keep them in a box along with some other earrings, so they're not as tarnished as the other ones that sit in a dish. So, but you can tell they're pretty cheap. You can like smell it almost, like they're cheap metal. And I cannot wear cheap metal, at least for long periods of time. All of my piercings have healed, but unfortunately it's just one of those things. What next? I guess I'll show you these. These were actually fairly recent. Just a little bit over a year ago. I've not worn these yet, but I'm excited to now that it's spring. Just kind of forgot about them last year, I think. But they're very unique, I thought. And these are in silver, and they're wire wrapped around this like picture frame almost. Come on, focus on it. There we go. So it's like cherry blossom tree with the 2 butterflies, and the other one's the identical, just mirrored. But they're really neat. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. But yeah. So you can see kind of from the side. It's almost like a water drop kind of style. As if you'd like wire wrapped some water. And they clink clack. I have noise canceling on, like I said, because of the wind, so hopefully those cute little tinks come through. But yeah, because I've not worn these, so I do want to wear them. They kind of remind me of like an old lady who wears too much jewelry, but in the same breath, they're really cute. So I'll hang those up as well. Let me show you the ones I have in my ear. I'll just take one out. So this one came with some Studio Ghibli earrings. They were soot sprites, and these are the studs that it came with. There's a simple little stud. So that's pretty much what I wear every spring. So I've had those earrings for a little bit. Go on 2 years now. So I do wear the soot sprites, but I definitely wear these. They're just so cute. They're very simple. They go with a lot. Like today I'm wearing the green, so it's just kind of like, you know, a little touch of spring. Kind of goes with the nails and whatever. So plus they're black, so they go instead of like a silver or gold accent, so they kind of match with a lot more stuff. They can pass with a lot more stuff, especially if you're wearing like any other pastels. Let me put that back in, which I can usually do with my eyes closed. There. So let's move on. So these ones aren't technically cherry blossom, but I thought I'd include them just to show you guys. Wow. Strong wind like out of nowhere. So, like I thought it was a car passing by, but it was not. It was wind in the trees. These are not cherry blossoms, but I thought I would include them anyway. So, I've mentioned before, I'm pretty sure in previous videos, I love the anime and the manga One Piece. And if you're also a One Piece fan, you might recognize these. So I have a whole card of them. I got them at Hot Topic. But these are 3D devil fruit. So if you've never seen One Piece, devil fruit are fruits that people can eat that give you like an inhuman power. It can make you into an animal or something. Every devil fruit gives you something different, and only one person with that specific devil fruit can exist at a time. And these belong to one of the main characters, one of the members of the Straw Hat crew, named Nico Robin. And Robin's power is the Hana Hana no Mi, or the flower fruit. And she can like reproduce multiple limbs from like any surface, or just different body parts like eyes and ears and things. And she can also make them very large. So like she can step on people by making giant legs. It's an anime, don't think about it too much. But they're very pretty, and the colors just match, so I considered them for the cherry blossom jewelry. And I will admit, I don't have cherry blossom everything. I only have cherry blossom earrings. I don't have cherry blossom like necklaces or bracelets or rings or anything, which is so strange to me. But earrings have always appealed to me more. So before I get into my two favorites, I wanted to show you these. So these are not just regular earrings, these are for stretched ears. So I have multiple piercings on both ears, and the bottom lobe piercing, the original, like the most common ear piercing, I started stretching when I was in high school. So almost 10 years ago now I started stretching my ears. I stopped at a size 2 gauge, or about 6 millimeters, so about half a centimeter. But these are saddle plugs, because they sit like that. They're heart-shaped, and they contain little pink blossoms that look kind of like they're made of resin, that look kind of like cherry blossoms. So So I bought them recently, but I haven't worn them because I just have the hardest time putting in saddle plugs. Going off of that, I did, however, find some gauges to go with my outfit this weekend. And these are also saddle plugs, but these are different because of their shape. They fit in a lot easier. And I'm so excited because I've never seen anything like this before. So these are my new plugs. So this part, shaking my car again. As you can see here, interesting shape. And that way you can kind of see through the hole in the ear. This metal part here that connects to the back goes behind the ear. And these just dangle. And I am obsessed with them. Obsessed. So, I'm going to be wearing these all the time after I debut them this weekend. So yeah. So let's move on to my last one. That way I can get out of here before the wind gets any worse. And before I run out of filming time. Because for some reason, like I said, I only have 19 minutes and we're at 16. These are my new babies, and I have been looking at these for years. This is from an independent creator on Etsy, and I am so obsessed. I'm gonna wear the hell out of these two. These are regular earrings. And yes, they're gold, but that has not stopped me. I cannot remember the name of this thing. I think it's like Fuji something or Furikana or something like that. But they are basically Japanese glass wind chimes. And these are Sakura style. They have little gold like leaves on them and the gold centers on the flower. And I don't know what they're made of. I think it might actually be glass or like a really thin plastic. But I'm obsessed with these. The idea is like you put something on the paper underneath and the glass wind chimes will hang. And the chain will bounce around inside because usually the bottom's a little bit more open. These are obviously just earrings, but I love the Japanese glass wind chimes, and I love these to death. So, that is currently all of the earrings, cherry blossom style earrings, in my possession. Quite a bit, I know. But the collection will continue to grow, I'm sure. And I will continue to show more. I hope you enjoyed. I hope the wind wasn't too loud. And I hope to see you again soon. Hopefully with a neat compilation kind of video of the Sakura viewing. But alright. Thank you very much for joining me. Stay hydrated. Get some rest. Be kind to yourself. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.